What's up, everybody? So listen, my name is Beat Life Matt. I am a business coach that specializes in development and sales with a high emphasis on getting people TikTok ready. But listen, I've been building people up, building people up, building people up. And listen, you can build it, but I can help. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here with one of my favorite clients. You get what I'm saying? She's the favorite. I ain't gonna even shut it down like that. But she's my oldest client as well. And I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
I'm Samantha, the Liberal, the friendship coach, the friendship enthusiast.
Yeah. So listen, y'all, Samantha helps revitalize workplaces. So like if you're a CEO, if you're an HR leader, a decision maker in a business, especially corporate, even a college, and you like, man, I want people to enjoy being where they are when it comes down to work or their education. She helps you to get that in the best place that it can be. I'm talking about if you can't get people to come back to the workplace, she helps it. If your college campus is messed up and you need to build some relationships, you need your alumni to be better, that's what she do. And I'm just a guy standing in the background smiling. You feel me what I'm saying? So we're making this video today, Samantha, because I wanted you to tell the people what it has been like with me being your coach. Samantha literally, as far as Beat Life coaching, y'all, she is my longest existing client. Like we linked up what, like February 2022 or something like that? Yeah, like beginning of the year. And so at this point of this video, we are over a year in, and people don't even keep coaches. Like, do you know a lot of people keep a coach for over a year?
Actually, no, I don't. I don't know a lot of people. And if they do keep a coach longer than, you know, maybe a 3-month span, it's simply because there's so much value that that coach is bringing into their life that they keep them longer than, you know, the normal 8 weeks, 6 weeks, that type of thing. But when you find value in the coach and the coach finds value in you and more potential to grow, and they can take you to those places, you'll find people who will hold on to those coaches. But it's very rare. It's very rare to find that.
Yeah, and I know a lot of coaches.
So I got lucky.
Yeah, well, you know, God was in the blessing business and she got blessed. You know what I'm saying? So what made you stay? You know, it's like a year and a half, and we're even doing more work. We did a content session with you today. I put her in my new program, so she's the pilot for my program for experts, for speakers, called The Umbrella. And I said, who better to do it for first than my longest standing, most faithful client? But what made you stay a year and a half later?
First of all, he was friendly, so.
So all the mean coaches that be talking to y'all sideways, y'all heard that? Folks who be talking about, man, be yelling at them. No, I don't. I'm just loud as a rapper. But keep going.
You was friendly and inviting, and I think what really stood out to me the most was that you saw my entire vision. And I think it's very important for coaches to be able to see the vision in its infancy stage and when it's full grown. And I think because of that, you know, it's like, okay, we would tackle one thing and it's like, all right, now you need to do this. I think the reason I connected with you in the first place was to just get my t-shirt line on. Like, I wasn't even thinking about like speaking and my consultation, you know, consulting business and all that stuff. But the thing is, what I thought was just for a t-shirt, he saw an entire business for it. He saw, well, you could do this with this, and okay, this is what you're going to do with this, and this is what you're going to do with that. Yeah. And that was like, okay, like, and then Matt is super organized, and I think any business coach should be organized because that's what entrepreneurs struggle with. Being organized, having a schedule, knowing how to prioritize certain things. And he brought that organization into my life because I literally had no organization, and it's really hard for me to kind of like put the pieces to the puzzle, you know, together. And I think that's why I stayed so long, because it was always work to do. It wasn't just, okay, we finished 1, 2, 3, you good to go. Like, I always had something to improve on, and he saw the vision even bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, and seeing that, so much of that brings back so many memories. But I remember at a point when we reached a year and we had to look back over the year, we was like, wait a minute. Like, so much has gotten done. What did that mean to you to accomplish just, I mean, so many milestones.
Oh my gosh.
In 1 year, and now in the second year, we're headed down that same path.
Yeah, so it literally was an eye-opener for me, because I think sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, and we don't celebrate the small wins. And there were so many small wins, like so many things I have in place that I wouldn't have in place if I didn't have Matt. Like, you know, and I think coaches really don't focus on this, especially business coaches. How are you preparing for your next, and how are you preparing for the blow up, right? When things when things just pop off and everybody wants to know what you do and what you got. And I think with Matt, I was able to lay the foundation down. Like, I have the t-shirt line, I have the books, I have the things in place, so that when people come and they're like, oh, the friendship enthusiast, oh, what she got going on, what else she got, they're gonna find it because I was able to lay the foundation and he helped me lay it down. So, you know, for me, it was a big thing at the end of the year to see how solid I had laid my foundation for my business. Yeah. That when people ask me, oh, do you have a shirt? Yeah, it's right there. Here goes the link. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, do you have a, you know, a booking schedule? Oh, yeah, here you go. You know, oh, well, what's your next? I always had an answer. And yeah. Even if I didn't, he was literally one call away for me to do that. So I'm grateful that I found him. I thank God every day that I found him, because he's literally brought my business to where it is. Like, I started off with, I just want to sell shirts. Yeah. And what I thought, you know, was just a small speaking business, it's a bigger business than what I thought it was.
Because she came and, listen, everybody who's had a one-on-one with me before knows this. I get your whole vision. And she was talking about shirts, but as she was telling me what she do, I said, oh no, we finna go to the Scranton Fair. Like she was like I coach people in friendships. I said, don't nobody do that. Like, but the world needed it so much, and I'm glad that I've been able to help you, like, through so many chapters of the journey. Like we're saying, like, even now, continuing to expand. So, last question for you, I think. Listen, so tell the people what was the thing, a thing that I helped you overcome with the most. Like, when you was going through something that you was trying to achieve, what's a thing in your mind that says, Matt's coaching helped me get through this? Mindset and readiness, and also not taking for granted the steps that I have taken. I think a lot of times as an entrepreneur, we're like, oh my God, we don't see the immediate results, but what we don't understand is that you literally just planted a seed, and we can't plant the seed and eat the fruit on the same day, right? So Matt really had to teach me how to go through that process. You planted the seed, now you're seeing the harvest, you know what I mean? But you had to wait, you had to be patient, and you also had to give yourself grace and not be so hard on yourself. And the mindset also, for like me, remembering my worth, remembering the value that I bring in what I do, and it brings us back to him seeing the entire vision, and I think that's so important in a coach. They have to see your vision, not just whether or not they understand that you can do it, because he knows I can do it, but he also sees the vision and he believes in it. So it has allowed me to change my mindset and how I value my work, what I bring to the table. Yes, it's worth this, because you're transforming lives, you're transforming businesses, you're teaching people how to approach doing business in a completely different way, and it's revolutionary, and you have to give yourself credit for that. And he's literally been the anchor of, like, remembering why you're doing this and what it's worth. And that was the biggest shift for me. Mindset, I teach mindset when it comes to building friendships. He had to teach me mindset when it comes to building a business. Yeah. I like that. I hope y'all like that, because I like that. And it's so true. It's so true, and it's everything that we wanted to do. So I thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you for having me.
Talking to the people. So y'all are going to see more of these. This is the first one, and it was only good to do it with my longest standing client, Samantha D. Liberal. Listen, Pure Friendships. Y'all can find her on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook. Listen, everything on the what? Pure Friendships
and the Friendship Enthusiast. Yes. Or my name, Samantha D. Liberal.
And I want y'all to be looking out for Friendly Hills Academy, because just like she was saying, like, relationships matter so much, y'all. And you know, for her to say like that I was friendly, and she's been able to watch and view my community and to be part of the community. So she's seen me work with other people. She's seen me work with clients who are in a similar lane to being on her level with me. And so that speaks volumes that I grew, and a lot of coaches don't do this. But I do, you know, to my own on this one. When a coach go up, a lot of time they lose a lot of people. But as you can see, I'm still here with my A1 day one. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you can be next. Listen, if you're an expert, join the umbrella. If you're a growing business owner, listen, join either the soil or join the unit. And y'all know where to find me. Till next time, y'all.